clerk's office. This is Ada.
Yes, may I speak with Rhonda Yates?
Okay, may I tell her who's calling?
File me, L-Bay.
Just a moment. This is Rhonda.
Yes, how you doing? On April 17th of 2015, I sent your office a copy of a request requesting my transcripts. And I want to know why haven't I received them?
And your name, please?
I'm File Me L-Bay, ma'am. That's the title.
Okay, and what's your case number?
2014 CF47.
14. Okay, it looks like, let me see here.
April 17, 2015. That's 4 months ago. And I talked to the young lady earlier, and they say it's your office job to make sure the court reporter gets that paper. So my question is, why haven't she got that paper yet? Why haven't your office gave her that paper yet?
Okay, give me the case number one more time. 14 CF. Hello?
2014 CF47.
All right, Larry T. Evans.
Ma'am, I am Falmay L. Bay. That's my title. Y'all have me under that. I don't know why. And you got copies of my ID. I sent you copies of that also, that your office filed. But back to the original question, ma'am, about my transcripts. Why haven't I received them?
Well, I'm looking here to see, and it looks like the court reporters that have to do your transcripts are not in Marion County, so it takes them a long time to get them back.
Ma'am, I was told yesterday by the young lady the deputy clerk. She said yesterday, she told me when I talked to her yesterday that she would send them off yesterday. And when I called back today, a young lady confirmed that they sent them off to the clerk of the court. The court reporter yesterday.
They did, and the court reporter has to send them forward to the chief judge's office to send them to the reporters that are not always in Marion County.
But what I'm saying, ma'am, is why did y'all do it yesterday instead of April 17th when I first sent the request off?
Well, I can't answer that.
I am speaking to the county clerk, Rhonda Yates, right?
No, you're speaking to the circuit clerk.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I am speaking with the circuit clerk of the court, Rhonda Yates.
You are.
Alrighty. And it is your duty is to make sure when your office receives papers that them papers get to the right place. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, you're not totally right. We do it as a courtesy for individuals who are not represented by counsel.
A courtesy? What you mean for a courtesy, ma'am? You do it because it's your job. You're an elected official.
I am elected official.
All right, so what I'm saying is, ma'am, I can see taking a week or even 2 weeks, but it took 4 months. And I just want to know, why did it take so long?
I can't answer that. Maybe it was an oversight on our part. We normally do it as a courtesy to you, and maybe it was sitting in the file, and the judge was going to take it up in order that the transcripts be ordered. You'll be notified. Do you have a current address so these court reporters
Yes,
can send you?
ma'am. Ain't no one notified me from my address.
I'm sorry?
Haven't no one notified me from that courthouse. Not one piece of mail. The only time you notified me, Falmay L. Bay, and when I was locked up, kidnapped, and kidnapped by the Marion County Sheriff's Office. You wrote me a letter, and I still have that letter. I still have it, and I got the name you got on it and everything.
Do we have your current address?
Yes, ma'am. You have my current address. You can look in the judiciary files and see that you have my current address.
402 North Sycamore?
So why did you ask, did you have my current address? And it's right there in front of your face. I didn't even have to give it to you.
I just said, so the reporters can send you a bill. They get paid for the transcripts.
All right, but ma'am, I'm indigent, and the court records knows that. If you read the court records, it would say that I'm indigent. But anyway, ma'am, I called you like a month ago, and you refused to talk to me about this case at all. And the young ladies I talked to yesterday and today, they told me that some judge put out a warrant for Larry Evans, but it's not for Falmay L. Bay. Now, why couldn't you tell me that when I talked to you 3 weeks ago or so, and you was like, you couldn't give me none of that information? I got to come up to the courthouse to get that information. But them young ladies gave me that information right over the phone.
Well, I don't know what was the young lady's name that did that.
I don't have to know. I don't know, but it was 2 of them.
Yeah, they give you their name when they answer the phone.
Yeah, they did, and I just don't remember it offhand.
Yeah, well, I don't know why they told you that. I can't answer that, but I'll be finding out why they did.
All right, so also, ma'am.
The public, but you have to come in and ask for those records.
All right, also, ma'am. Also, I would like to know, why haven't y'all been sending me no mail correspondence? Like I said, if I had a warrant, I want to turn myself in. I haven't received anything from the court saying Falmay L. Bay has a warrant, or who even issued the warrant. Can you tell me who issued the warrant?
Mr. Evans, this case is open to the public, and you're welcome to come in.
Ma'am, I'm Falmay L. Bay. I'm not done talking. I don't have a car. I don't have a license to drive, so I can't come in.
Well, you might not be done talking, but I am. All I do in here is the filings. I don't do the charges. I don't ask for the warrant.
I know, ma'am. That's why I'm here. I'm here for the filing, and I'm asking you, why was my papers not filed 4 months ago?
I just answered that. I said because maybe it was an oversight. It's a courtesy that we pass that on for you.
Wait a minute, ma'am. Say that one more time.
I'm not saying it again. I've said it 3 times now.
No, you have not, ma'am. Well, all right, ma'am. I'm gonna let you know something. You can get on Facebook or you can get on YouTube to listen to this conversation, and you being recorded. And I hope you know that. And I will make sure you face jail time. You understand me? Cause you a fucking fraud.
So, whatever you think, Mr. Evans.
All right, you a fucking fraud, and I'm suing you, and I'm coming after everything you own. I hope you know that I'm putting liens against everything you own, lady.
Is that a threat?
That's a promise. I don't threaten no one. That's a promise. I will be putting a lien against you. I promise that. And I will promise you, this time next year, you will not be the circuit clerk of the court. You done broke your oath. You done refused to file my papers, and I have you on conversation admitting to it. And I have the other young ladies on conversation admitting to it too. And I have you from last time I talked to you hanging up on me. And I'm finna post it. So I hope you happy.
I am happy because I'm getting ready to hang up too. I don't have to sit here and listen.
You don't, ma'am. You don't. You can hang up anytime you want to. Anytime. I'm waiting on you to hang up so I can get that too. Because you still haven't told me why my papers weren't filed. And that's the answer I'm waiting for. Why was my papers not filed 4 months ago?
Do you have anything else you want to ask me?
Why wasn't my papers filed 4 months ago?
I answered that question 3 times. I'm not
No, you did. Why didn't your office do your job, ma'am? Why didn't your office do their job and file my papers?